This video is going to run you through some of the techniques you can use within DocumentX 2010 to customize the index that's generated when you build your outputs. So I'm going to make a start with conceptual topics and how we can customize the index entries generated for those. Now by default, DocumentX will generate an index entry based on the topic title for each topic that you have within your project. So in the default index we will see entries for what is RSS and RSS syntax that point to those individual topics. And what it can also do is to generate index entries for the categories in which your topics are contained that are grouped according to the category. So for example, to have a index keyword for introduction below which I could find what is RSS and RSS syntax. And the way that I can enable that feature for each individual category is to select that category in the Project Explorer and to tick the auto index option there. So I'm just going to do a quick build to demonstrate what that looks like in the generated output. So if I open up the compiled help file that's been generated and switch to the index tab, I can see that there's an index keyword called introduction mirroring our topic category, below which are our two topics within that category. We've still got index entries generated for the individual topics, RSS syntax, what is RSS, but we've also got this secondary tiered keyword. And this can be really useful where you generate your topic categories containing conceptual groups of topics. It provides a neat way to automatically create grouped index keywords for those topic categories. So within each build profile I can switch on or off the automatic index generation for both individual topics and topic categories. So I'm going to open up the build profile editor and just point out on the topic settings page here these two options that we have that can be used to turn off that automatic index entry generation should you wish to do so. So I'm happy with the keywords that are automatically generated for my topics, but I also want to add some secondary keywords to allow people to find topics by different terms that they may be familiar with that are different to the title that's generated for this topic. So the way that I can do that for conceptual topics is by opening up the topic editor, switching to the index keywords page on the view strip at the bottom of the editor here, and just typing in the custom keyword that I want to be defined for this topic. So I'm going to define introduction to RSS as a secondary keyword for this topic. I can do the same thing in content files for my reference documentation items. So if I double click on that content file to open up to edit and drill down to the RSS item class here and switch to the keywords editor along the strip at the top here, and again just typing in a custom keyword. Let's just call that our new RSS items as a custom keyword. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off the build to see what the generated index is going to look like. And if I open up the compiled help file to have a look at the index entries that have been generated, I can see that if I just minimize that away so I can see it here, I can see that a secondary index keyword has been generated for new RSS items. That takes me to my RSS item class, and back in my conceptual topic here I can see I've got a new keyword for introduction to RSS that takes me to that conceptual topic. So as we can see, we can customize the automatic generation of index keywords for topics and topic categories, and we can also define as many custom index keywords as we require both for conceptual topics and for items in our reference documentation. So that concludes this short video on customizing the index entry generation in DocumentX 2010.